Our
officials this afternoon, Jerry Pollard. Iowa State in their run. Kalsher again. This time it's good. His last few. Here's a three by Damian Baugh. That this year. Oshuni off the nice
scoring team, Rick. This kid is
54-51 win. Underneath, Emmanuel the three grabs his own miss. And this time he hits a two-point. Here's Miles for three. Mike Miles coming off TCU, featuring the best fast break team in the nation, averaging close.
They were particularly good in the second half, Rich.
Jones for two from 2 feet in the paint.
Big Rock High School, one of the great high school programs in the country.
On the road at Oklahoma State to improve to 2. Here's King, nice. Close range.
Yep.
Trey King for
how they move it, 5 out.
Kalsher, step back. And that's a two-pointer for Gabe Kalsher. Bears. We have immediate timeout coming up. The Frogs.
Disclosure, you are paying tuition at the University of Georgia.
That is true. That is true. Off the
nice.
Darren Holmes on the other end. His first two, the leading scorer for the.
Back by February 4th, which will be a home game right now, are fat guys.
Want to run. Nice pass, big to big, and an and one opportunity for Eddie Lampkin.
For a guy his size, little foul, little contact, stays with it, light on his feet. And for a young guy that arrived here from Katy, Texas, with a smile on his face.
Miller for three.
Well, they did a good job as just a really valuable player.
Emmanuel Miller doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he knocks them down, and so does Jaron Holmes.
There's that high-low.
And Miller back-to-back buckets. He has 7-0 in Big 12 play for the first time in 23 years.
Good look.
Jones kept his pass.
They play vanilla basketball, nothing fancy.
King off the window. Trey King's got his second.
It's about an hour and 15 minutes on the way to Leesburg. Never heard of Leesburg, Texas, have you? I would say so. I know my Texas geography, having married a Dallas girl.
Played for most of this contest.
Nice
and
pass.
They continue to lead.
Wow, Trey King throwing it down, but set up Jones.
And we've got an
opposite down, a good look. Good big to big, as you mentioned. And what I like.
No Mike Miles on the floor, their leading scorer, saddled with two. Coles snuck underneath. Shot fake.
Jacoby Coles gets open underneath. Trey King commits the foul. Jacoby Coles, mentioned out of Denton, Texas, Geyer High School, a great minutes probably or so north of Fort Worth, I guess.
This game. Kalsher for three.
Tough shot. It was really close. It looked like as a coach, I think these are the best effort to continue to improve. You know what I always say, Rich? So well scouted.
Stolen away by Baugh.
Nice.
Up ahead to Peavy for the slam.
Damian Baugh is one.
Here's Grill. Answers with a three.
Quick release, great look.
Coles in traffic, gets it to go.
You can see Jacoby Coles from a in it. Here's the steal by Baugh. Peavy with the easy one. Thank you very much, Damian. Side, Jacoby Coles. Watch the footwork. Nice finish in traffic.
Again, this soft kid. Touch off the window.
Yeah, I didn't want to compare him to Monte Morris and Ty.
You'll never pay for a meal at Provisions.
Oh, man, don't get
that. He was the Iowa Gatorade Player of the Year. They didn't expect him to play as much as he did. They had Jeremiah Williams, who's a transfer, who's out with an Achilles injury, and he got, Lipsy did, inserted into the starting lineup. He's been dynamic. Baugh from deep, no. Offensive rebound by one of the best offensive rebounders in the nation.
Well on that pick and roll.
Here's Grill. Off the mark on the.
Anxious to see if he's on for just this offensive possession, because I don't know it would be worth it bringing him back if it's for. Nice pass.
Touch pass off the window. Lampkin
has the ball. Great job of doing his work early. Then the big fella, man, when you Let's see if they go 2 for 1. They do, and they can do it. Excellent.
Holmes, shot fake. Float game. No, but the follow by Watson.
Down the stretch. Well coached last 47 seconds.
It's a recap of that first half. Low scoring, as we talked about, but Iowa State dominated in the painted area.
You know, I think in terms of tempo, there's
here before they have 3 comeback wins of 10 points or more already this season, including their first 2 games in the Big 12 block. O'Bannon, no. Offensive rebound lost out of the hands of Miller to Oshuni.
Won that game. Of course, we were in Waco earlier this week with that great 17-point comeback.
Miles dominate the Baylor defense in the second half this past Wednesday. TCU would love for him to do more.
This can't give them a fast break opportunity.
O'Bannon!
Yep.
Jump shot in Waco. Cuts the Iowa State lead to 3.
Nice.
But now it's 5 with that beautiful cut by Kalsher.
Great try by Kalsher. TJ told us yesterday he's looking for more multiple effort plays on the defensive end.
For number 10 by a team that doesn't turn it over very often.
Yeah, when you think of Iowa State, we think of all those great transfers. The shot and then the finish in transition.
And that's what they want, only 2 fast break. Sass. A 7'8" wingspan from Oshuni showing it off there. 23 years. Lipsy, touch! Home, 25th ranked Iowa State, leading 17th ranked TCU, 46-39, and the Clones are being led by a...
He just, you know, you always say coach on the first page. Went on and won a title at Carolina. Good hands. That help defense is enormous. Every single time the ball goes in.
Game between North Dakota State and South Dakota State on ABC, and then Monday night, of course, with coverage on every platform.
Take a look, Rich. We've been talking help defense. Watch how quickly Gabe Kalsher, which is why in this league we're seeing so many skip passes this season, because you have to move the defense from one side of the floor to the other. Look at this play.
Here's Lipsy.
Rich, when you're on the road in a game like this, you're really playing TV timeout to TV timeout.
13:42 to go.
Someone's got to rescue Robert Jones right now.
You know, Fran, I don't know if you've heard, but coming up on Monday, on Georgia, the defending champs in the...
Against 2 very good defenses. I've enjoyed this game.
3 on the shot clock. Ball.
Yep. Very, very, very solid. Here's the initial block by Eddie Lampkin, and then Oshuni stays with it. And point, bad angle. You got to make that post player disappear on the defensive end, and they tried to throw it over the top, and Lampkin, as agile as he is, he's not that agile.